afternoon. My name is Captain Krista Stedman. I am one of 2 public information officers for Austin Travis County EMS. Behind me are Sergeant Bruce with the Austin Police Department, Assistant Chief De La Ressa with the Austin Fire Department, and the Chief Operating Officer from Ascension Seton. We wanted to just give a brief update on what happened this afternoon. So we'll start with Sergeant Bruce. We won't take too many questions, but we do just want to let you all know where we stand.
Hello, I'm Sergeant Bruce, Austin Police Department. About 12:32 p.m. we received a call that there was shots fired at the emergency room. Once the officers arrived, we quickly made into an active shooter event, just for precautionary reasons. At that time, we started clearing floors, making sure safety was on for every floor. Once everything was safely secured, we secured the scene and went from there. There's no danger to the public at this time. At the time, we had AFD and EMS come together as a team with us and get a active investigation going. All 3 teams worked well together. Something that we train for all the time. So as we train with these incidents together, they work very smoothly, and this one came to a good end. There was no incident that happened, no suspects found, no shooting that occurred at the time. So everything's safe, the public's safe, and the hospital's back open again and secure. We're good. So.
Good afternoon, everyone. Assistant Chief Andre De La Ressa with the Austin Fire Department. Unfortunately, with the reality of what we've been seeing, we see across our nation many times active attack incidents. This is something that Austin is aware is something that may come to our neighborhood in more prevalence than we've already had happen. It is something that we take as public safety very seriously, and is something that we have been actively training on for over a year. Very intensely for the past 9 months. We've been going with collaborative training that involves all our local law enforcement, our Austin Travis County EMS and medical providers, as well as fire units, not only from Austin Fire, but also from our regional, because unfortunately an incident like this will not be regulated to just one area. We know there's different places that we've had it. We've had our own tragedies on 6th Street. But we know that it can happen any and anywhere. This training that we have been performing is what led to such a smooth reaction and response by our combined public safety agencies today. We are very thankful that there was no patients and there were no victims today, and there was in fact there. But what we saw was our training paid dividends. Our combined forces were able to combine together into a rescue task force modality, and were able to be quickly and readily prepared to enter into the building once law enforcement had secured it. It worked the way we had planned. We know that each of these potential incidences will be different for many of different factors that are on there, but all we can do is continue to train, continue to have our public safety working together, because that will result in the best response and best service to protect our community. Thank you.
Captain Stedman, Austin Travis County EMS. I just want to echo what Chief De La Ressa said, as well as Sergeant Bruce. You know, when we have incidents like this happen, this is the entire reason that we train as hard as we do. Today was best case scenario. We didn't end up with anybody that needed to transport anywhere. We didn't end up with any fatalities. We didn't even end up with any patients. No one was injured. This is the best possible outcome that we could have had. But the reason that you saw the response that you saw today is because we would rather take an incident where we have, you know, a potential active attack situation and give that incident as many resources as we can, and then if we need to scale it back, we can scale it back. But the reason that you saw such a giant response from all the public safety agencies is so that in the event this were something more than it was, we could stop the killings, stop the dying, and get patients to the hospital. And that's all I've got.
So what sparked the call in the first place? Like, why did somebody make a 911 call reporting shots fired, I guess?
Were shots actually fired?
There were no shots actually fired. It was a noise that was heard in the ER. that they thought was actually a gunshot. But nothing was determined that there was actually a gunshot at the scene.
What was the noise?
It's unknown at this time.
Can you explain the process if you needed? I saw officers with like long rifles. What were you guys doing inside the hospital? Were you going through rooms or what was the situation?
We form up teams and we do search parties basically to go through floor to floor to do a complete search so that we know that everything is secure and clear before we turn it over to the security teams.
How many personnel did y'all have out here with fire and EMS? I guess Chief, you might be able to answer that too. But you know, I looked over here as I came in on the frontage road. You know, y'all had your ambulances staged out. You know, it seemed to be that was the staging area, fast, rapid. Fire department's here, close, out of harm's way, but close enough to go. Boom, you're in. So how many members do y'all have out here?
Sure. So each department has a different response matrix that they use that says how many of which type of responder that will come. For EMS, we send 5 commanders, we send 5 ambulances, and we send at least 5 what we call single response units. So it's a paramedic in a Tahoe or a community health paramedic or something like that. And then we use those single responder units as the members of our department that will then connect with our partners at AFD, our partners at APD, and we'll form up what we call rescue task forces. And those are the people that will actually go in, and if there was, in fact, somebody still firing, they will go into what we call the hot zone, and they will pull those patients out as they see them, so that we can ultimately stop any dying from happen. So, you know, in addition to our standard, you know, we call it the 555 response that we also have a number of units that can self-assign, as well as administrative units, public information officers, and things of the sort. I'll let Chief De La Ressa speak to AFD's response.
Thank you. As far as fire, we have a scalable approach. Our initial response on this today's incident was 4 engines, a rescue unit, and 3 battalion chiefs. This is something that's appropriate to start with initial actions required if this had turned out to be, and it can be increased as needed. We always have to prioritize that while this incident or any incident is going on, we still have the entire rest of the city to be serving. There's just because we have one incident go does not mean that we won't have a fire going across town. So we always have to balance appropriate response with being able to safely protect the rest of the community as well.
And with the Seton Operations Director, sir, if you could approach this, sir, I got a real quick question for you. One of the things that we heard in talking with folks is that they heard the code silver alert inside the hospital, but most people did not know what a code silver was, and we had folks that said that they were just people just standing in the hallway because they go, oh, well, that's interesting, what's a code silver? It seems like that's a problem that needs to be addressed, don't you think, Chief?
Each agency has its own protocol and policies and training procedures. This is an environment that we're all working on and learning as that goes.
No, I mean the site itself, the property itself, has what's called a code silver alert inside the hospital. That apparently that's a gunman on site, and people didn't know what that was. That's a problem. Would you agree?
I think that you have to talk to each appropriate agency on that. I know that different agencies and departments are hesitant to be talking about the operational protocol for different incidents, because we want to maintain that it can be used in a positive way and can't ever been used by any bad actors in any type of situation. Very thankful that today resulted in such a good result, and at this time we're going to end the briefing. Thank you very much for coming out.
A quick
Thanks,
question. There was some tweets that said there was a lockdown, but then some folks said they were evacuated. Were people evacuated? Was there a lockdown? What was the situation?
As far as I know, there were some people that were evacuated, and then some people that were locked down in the hospitals. There were some people that were evacuated. I guess that was their protocols, maybe. I'm not sure about that. And there were some that were locked down in the building when we went through.